Well, if you want out of the confines of the kitchen, fire up the grill instead. Joining us this morning is a barbecue expert who competes all over the country. He's Thomas Earl from Full Metal Barbecue in Waterford, Michigan. Thanks for joining us this morning,
Thanks
Thomas.
for having us.
All right, and you have a concept, 3, 2, 1 ribs. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yep, it's a method of cooking ribs. It's so that you get the most flavor out of your ribs from start to finish. So what we're going to go ahead and show you is what we've got here are some beautiful ribs that were given to us by the folks over at Great Lakes Custom Meats in Howell.
And you trimmed them all and
absolutely.
everything already.
These are completely all trimmed up, and what we looked for in these ribs, we want a nice fat content, a nice meaty bone. These are St. Louis cut ribs.
Okay.
So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and season them up. Now we like to flavor our seasoning, right?
Okay.
So barbecue's all about flavor.
Right.
So what we're going to turn around and do is we just put a light coat of our first rub on here, and this is our Full Metal Hot.
Which has a little more cayenne pepper in,
that's
in
right.
it than...
it has a little bit more cayenne. It's got paprika. It's got black pepper. It's got all sorts of different nice herbs and spices in there.
Secret ingredient.
So,
Can't give too much away.
That's right.
All right.
And then we turn around, we put a nice little sweet layer on there, because here in the Midwest, we like our barbecue just a little bit sweeter than they do around the rest of the country.
Yep.
So we turn around now, and we'll go ahead and we'll leave that, and what you'll actually see is that some of the salt that's already in the rub will start to pull out of the ribs, and then you'll see these, you won't even see this layer of rub anymore. It'll completely dissolve into the ribs.
Gotcha.
And then what we would do is we take these and we put them on our pit, and we put those on there for 3 hours.
Okay, and this is a smoker.
That's correct.
You said it's 300 degrees.
Yeah,
right?
we like to run about 250. Today we're running a little warm because of the weather and how humid it is out here, so it's really taken off on us. But we usually run about 250 degrees for 3 hours, and then what comes out of that are a nice set of ribs. You can actually see some of the fat has started to melt away a little bit here.
Okay.
And so then the second step in the process is foiling. We want to make a pouch out of this, and so what we do is, for the sake of easiness, we actually use a little bit of honey.
Oh wow.
Yep, a little bit of honey in there.
Some madness.
And a little bit of apple juice, because apple and pork go hand in hand.
For some reason.
Yep, absolutely. So then we take our ribs and we want to foil them up. We want to make a nice little pouch out of this.
Okay. And you can do this at home in your grill, right?
Absolutely.
So just low and slow is the key.
Low and slow. So if you're using your pit at home, or your barbecue at home, you're going to want to use indirect cooking. So you're going to want to have one side hot and one side completely off or cold. And you just split it apart like that, and that's how you generate your smoke, by putting extra wood on their wood chunks.
Okay, all right, and let's see what you got inside.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Now we're going to put these back on for 2 hours.
Okay.
So then we put these on, you get our final product.
All right, and Marcus is going to come over here and show us how beautiful these ribs look when they're all done.
So now these guys have been cooking for some time now.
They smell ridiculous. Hi, how are you, Kelly? Here you go.
The smell has got people joining us from all over the place. Look at that. So we're going to flip these over and look at that.
Oh my gosh, they're falling apart pretty much.
Yep, look at that. So what
you
we're
don't
going to
even
do?
need the knife.
Yep, yeah, no, these will turn around.
I'm good. You need to wear it because you're wearing. See, I'm standing on a little box here. Here, you can stand.
Should I stand on the box?
Yeah,
too?
sure.
Right.
So that'll make. There you go.
There you go.
So what I'm going to do is the final step in the process is I'm going to sauce these up. And normally I would turn around and put them back on the grill for about 45 minutes to an hour, right? So the only thing that we're doing there is we really want these to turn around, and we want this sauce to set and caramelize and give you all of the goodness that comes from that. So.
But you don't need to.
Oh, absolutely not. No,
you just end it right here. Right?
I could end it. Yeah, I'm done.
If you're
here
hungry.
you go. You're all set. See, we'll see you back in the studio.
If someone was to say they were really hungry, then they don't have to finish this.
Absolutely not. Right, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead. We'll get these cut apart, and these just fall right off. Yeah, this is not an incredibly sharp knife, unfortunately, but yeah, these are just like butter. So what we're seeing here, and it's a little, you can actually see it.
Here, there
you go. You can actually see that we've got our meat here. We've got a beautiful smoke ring that's come up along with our sauce, and I'd hand you one of these guys. These are extremely hot.
No, that's okay.
That's all right.
So we'll just cut these up here for you.
That looks
in the
great.
confines of the studio. Roop will nosh on those.
we got a special pan and some napkins for you guys.
3-minute
We'll be
commercial
all
breaks,
set.
enough time to get sauce off your face and off your hands. And
That's right.
Read the next story.
Well, Thomas, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Hey, thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.
Full Metal Barbecue, again, located in Waterford. And your hours, real quick?
Yeah, well, actually, we're just a catering,
company. Okay.
competition barbecue. We compete all over the country, and you can find us at our website, fullmetalbbq.com.
Good
right.
luck, by the way, in your next competition.
Great, thank you very much. Next week,
Otherwise, I take
Palestine,
the girl off your
Indiana.
hands and take it home. You have a competition. She has one classic hit after another. Find out where you can see this living legend. Saturday morning, Jackie Page and I. Glad you're with us.
That's right.
Now you're a real tough girl.